Namaskaram, EuGURU.
Namaskaram, madam. Greetings. How are you today?
I'm good, EuGURU.
That's
Thank
nice.
you. I have a very scary topic today.
Oh, fine.
Marriage.
Okay.
For some, it is scary. For some, it is irritating. For some, they seem like a blessing. So these days, we see both a man and woman both earn equally. Sometimes women earn more. So there is this thought of being self-independent. They don't rely on anybody, and they don't need any validation from anybody, and they literally don't have any patience these days when it comes to relationships. For silly things, they just decide to part ways. So I have a feeling like after a few decades there won't be the institution of marriage at all. That the way the things are happening these days. So how do couple really be more understanding and tolerant in their relationships?
Amazing question, madam.
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice question and nicely put. And some things which you say, no, it is, even I too feel the same. Probably 10 years from now or 20 years from now, marriage will not be the way it is right now. As it is in the Western world, a lot of things are changing. Luckily, we are part of the Indian culture. So, still in India, there are some values and culture which we still hold close to our
Yeah.
heart, and it's goes on in a separate
Yeah.
direction.
That's the most beautiful part of our culture. Yeah.
Yes, that's why I love and I really thank God or the energy for making me born as an Indian,
That's really nice. Yeah.
because lot of these cultures and values I am beginning to realize now as
Hmm.
I get more older, sort of.
Okay.
So yes, madam, when you talk about marriage,
Hmm.
I think the highest number of civil cases, only two types of cases run in our courts.
Hmm.
One is property disputes,
Hmm.
and the other one is divorce cases. Unfortunately, but the reason for this is again, madam, the only way we can know about how to stop this, no,
Hmm.
it is again you have to have a basic sense of self realization.
Hmm.
Like I knew, madam, of one known person. So they were actually very good. Actually, the father of the boy was very known to me. So what happened was, this person was like, he was crossed 30 or 32. So
Okay.
then they found a very good match for him. So they saw all the shastras, sampradayas, whatever, no,
Hmm.
the jatakas and all that, no,
Matchmaking. Yeah.
matchmaking, yeah. So it was the sir whom I met. So he himself was a kind of a astrologer kind of a thing. So he found that this lady is the perfect match
Okay.
for my son, and their only son, that too.
Hmm.
So then they got them married and all. I also happened to attend the wedding, and it was nice. Both of them, the guy was handsome, the woman was beautiful. So even I thought, okay, this is a nice couple, like that. I felt, and all of them who had come to the marriage would have felt the same way.
Hmm.
30th day, they filed for divorce. 30th day of their
Oh,
marriage.
okay.
Not even 1 month. Okay, I think they got married somewhere in June, I think. So in mid June, by mid July, suddenly one day that girl has just left and gone, and she has sent the divorce paper. So I happened to meet that sir during that time. So that time he was reading that divorce paper. Then he shared with me, see Eugene, what has happened. This person, and he gave one big story about the girl. So same, if I had to meet the girl's parents, they'll give one big story about the boy.
Yeah.
So this goes on happening. Like Vadivelu tells, no, if they marry, they'll keep talking bad about each other. So that's why, madam, many times in divorce cases and all, no, I've actually attended a few, because I'll go for some other purpose for the thing, no, court and all. So that time when these things happen, it's very sad, because they'll be so well and so united, just because of a small misunderstanding or maybe a third party entry. All these things happen, and they begin to despise each other so much. Even their worst enemies, no, they will not talk like that. So badly they will talk about each other. They'll forget all the lovely moments they had together, all that. So it's a very sad thing. So basically, madam, if you go a few years back, marriage was basically economics. Okay, so man realized that see, the we are only two genders, male, female, and basically the life, any life, if you take even the smallest virus, three things it has to do, madam. First, it has to eat. It has to excrete. Third, it has to multiply. There is this is the basic requirement for any creature, as small as a virus or as big as a dinosaur. These three things are the basic necessities of life and basic purpose. Okay, so generally in those days, what happened was the woman was considered weaker physically.
Okay.
So the woman used to stay at home, take care of the children and all that. The man used to go and hunt for food and protect them, and he will take a certain list of
He will
responsibilities.
provide, yeah.
And the woman used to part the responsibilities, and that's how it went on. So even if you take a few years back, for example, my own mom, so she had only my dad. She was not, she was, of course, she was studied till 10th standard, but after that, she never had that thinking of, okay, I should go to work and all that, right? So her only source of income was from my dad.
Okay.
So whether, I mean, they were a nice, happy couple, but whether she liked it or not, I'm talking about all the women of that generation, whether they liked it or not, they had to be with their husbands. Because otherwise, who will provide for them? Who will take care of them? Okay, it was a economic need. Okay,
Okay.
very practically speaking. Of course, about love, relationship, and all is there, but the primary thing was economics. But fast forward to today's generation, it's not like that.
Right.
Most of my friends, whom I have met and the peer circle, or I keep hearing about during office and other things, the women earn equal to or even more than the men. There are many men who have filed for divorce because they can't accept their wife earning more than them. So they ask them to stay back from work, and then that leads to a misunderstanding, and that itself leads to a divorce. So basically, this is what we should understand. First thing, before you jump into the water, okay, first know that person.
Yeah.
I think in some customs that is there, madam. They when before they get married, they make them just kind of courtship. So they want to know each other, and they want to know. No, they talk for some time. They get to know each other, likes, dislikes. So this is actually a good thing which happens in some customs, but most of the times. So I tell whenever people come and talk to me about this thing, they say, some people say that no, love marriages are better than arranged marriages. But if you see the divorce cases, they are almost at equal. So it doesn't matter whether the person is getting into a love marriage or into an arranged marriage. The result is the same. My parents had arranged marriage, but they were there happy till they celebrated 54 years of a happy married life, of a married life, 54 years. So that's how it is, madam. It's not mostly, it is to do with the current generation.
Yeah.
And the economic divide. So now the economics has completely changed. The woman is completely comfortable with herself.
Yeah.
She can take care of herself. She's educated. She earns well, and there is no need for the other person. So just for the sake of a societal pressure, they get into a relationship called marriage. And as soon as a small thing sparks, especially for the current generation, they are very, very unreliable and impatient,
yeah.
and they just have a kind of a don't care attitude.
Yeah, very true.
You want to stay, you stay. You want to go, okay, fine, go. So it's all wrong, madam. There is a basic commitment that you have made to that person, whether it's a male or a female, male making to a female and female to a male. That basic commitment has to be respected. That is how it is. And for all those couples who are thinking of divorce or thinking that my spouse is not supporting me or being as it is, I'll give you a simple exercise. Just do this within 21 days. You'll do this every day. Within 21 days, see how your relationship improves. It's an open challenge.
Oh, okay.
Even for those who are in their verge of divorce but still staying together. Now don't expect me, if they are already separated, how they can come. If they are staying together and contemplating about divorce, this small activity, just do it for 21 days. It has worked for at least 4 to 5 people whom I have counseled. It has
Okay.
worked and they are very happy with themselves after they did this.
That's nice.
Try it out. Simple. Every day, either in the morning or in the evening, just for 9 minutes. If 9 minutes you feel, some couples, no, 9 minutes also they can't stand each other.
Okay.
For those couples, do for 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes. For those others, 9 minutes is reasonable. So if you really wanted to work in 21 days, do it for 9 minutes. Take both your right hands. You take the hand of your spouse, the right hand, let the palms touch each other like this. Just keep it closed and listen to any soft instrumental. Preferably, there is this 432 hertz music available freely on
YouTube, yeah.
You can just download that and just listen to that. You may have 5 children, 6 children, 1 child, no child, doesn't matter. Or your parents are staying with you. At that 9 minutes, it's only between you and your spouse. 9 minutes, guys. 24 hours. 9 minutes if you can't give to save your marriage and to be happy, then I have nothing more to say. Just do the simple thing. See, after a minute or so, the heat will increase. The heat will increase. Some people will start sweating. Doesn't matter. Whatever happens. For 9 minutes, keep it closed. I mean, don't press, guys. Don't take this as an opportunity to squeeze your spouse's thing and then put the blame on me. So simple, just hold gently, but you should feel the pressure. Okay, that pressure and that warmth you should feel. That warmth for 9 minutes, that is the healing.
Okay.
It will heal you at many, many levels which you cannot even imagine of. Try it out, guys. Always I tell you all, don't simply laugh at something. It may be very simple. Sometimes the answer to some of the biggest problems are very, very simple.
Right.
Try it out for 21 days and let me know.
It was truly an amazing tip, I should say, EuGURU. It will be very helpful for most of them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Blessings of the universe. Blessings.